Infin1te next.
Yes,
I was highly impressed with what Infin1te showed us before. Again, if you leave any sort of gap, I will just flash kick. Hopefully, Poppy adjusted. Hopefully, he watched from the sidelines and took copious notes on that matter. And we'll try to make his strings as tight as possible, or just not cancel into anything at all. Just press the button and whatnot. So.
What's interesting to me is I feel like we see a lot of young players play Guile, and I don't know why that strikes me as odd. Like, I just feel like he's such an old man character, 2 moves, like been in the game since the beginning. But it's always like Kaba and Du, and this player's 22 years old, right? Higuchi, like a lot of the young players end up gravitating towards Guile. It's very interesting to me.
Well, maybe because maybe it could be aesthetic reasons. Maybe they like the combo flexibility. I'd say Guile's in the pool of characters. Not probably Guile as the character, but I definitely think the pool. If we're talking about Street Fighter 6 alone, I think they gravitate towards, like, Ken, your Luke. Yeah, I'll definitely throw Guile into the mix there as well.
Nubenheimer's another very young player that plays Guile. Like, it's just a lot. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, though. We'll see if Poppy, we talked a little bit about off camera, I think, that he might go with the Cammy rather than the Chun in this matchup. Yeah. But we shall see.
I think so, only because we did have Rain Pro and Hurricane go up on sets of 1st to 10, and obviously those two faced each other at EGX. And I've seen it here and there. I remember at Gamers 8 when we were there, myself and Brad M commentated Du versus Punk, and it looks like that Cammy can get into Guile a fair bit, especially in this game. Quick spin knuckle going through Sonic booms, the dive kick causing a nightmare. Hurricane actually taught us some new tech in the matchup, actually. You might see it here, you might not. So when you jump at Guile at the cross-up angle, what you do is you jump, and right at the arc, you do the dive kick, and the flash kick goes the regular way. It doesn't swap sides. So basically, his flash kick whiffs, you get a raw drive rush punish, and then they get scared as to what to do, and they have to focus on air throwing you or doing something else. So that was some tech he showed us there as well.
So, to build onto that point right quick with that certain piece of tech, in my opinion, like, what Guile wants to do, right, is that you could, like, kind of sit there and react to Cammy, right? Like, you know, you don't get too overzealous with the booms. That way you can react to the spin knuckle, react to the jump ins. But if she's got that piece of tech where you could dive kick at the peak of the jump.
Apex.
The apex, the apex of the jump. Like, the flash kick kind of being nullified like that, I think that makes you commit more to Sonic booms on the ground, right? You can't just sit there and react to whatever aggressive offense she's doing. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out, especially if we do see that tech from Poppy.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, he could stick with the Chun-Li because, again, throughout the tournament, I believe he's been using classic Chun. I think you have to face 3 JPs back-to-back to get to the top 16, then face Miyakin, and then come to this point. And it will be difficult regardless, but hey, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and Chun-Li's got some of her own answers, right? We got the Hazan Shu, maybe if she can able to get the fireball into the driver shot, but that's going to be nullified a bit by Guile's own game, right? With the Sonic Booms, the Sonic Blades as well, if they're properly timed, kind of absorbing the fireballs, putting something behind it.
Do you know what's crazy? I didn't realize until I watched Kaba versus Brian D how big the hurt boxes around Sonic Blade was. A lot of sweeps can catch it. Cammy's got a pretty good sweep. I like the way Punk uses it.
She's got a great sweep, I think. Like, and Punk makes it look otherworldly. Like, the way he whip punishes with that button is just ridiculous.
So it goes here. All right, yes, he has gone with the Cammy here. Much better pick here. Now, that Samurai is -4, so you misspace it. That crouching jab into flash kick should do the trick, but sometimes I do feel Sonic Boom placements get into more trouble. Nice whip punish there. Or he punished something. Yeah,
that's definitely a button that Cammy's going to represent from that range where Guile likes to throw Sonic Booms. That was just an unfortunate missed dive kick.
Here, low forward. He tried to bait a shimmy. He's going to keep doing it. He's going to do it.
Yeah, we already saw that was the story of it for this last game. If there was a gap, he was filling it with a flash kick.
There you go. As we saw Poppy, they pressed stand phase, but didn't cancel it into anything there. He's about to lose this round if he's not careful because he is in burnout here.
Oh, and just trying to inch forward, ends up getting tagged by the low medium kick.
Drive rush in, try to get a jab there, but with punish there from Poppy into the spiral arrow, taking him straight to the corner, and delay tech there from Infin1te.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Infin1te. He tried to press a really early drive rush button, hoping to catch the check attempt, but Poppy just pressed right after.
His throw there, he can chase him down from his throw as well, but he's going to set up Sonic Boom, and he hits Sonic Boom into the blade. Now we're going to get nasty with that Sonic Boom game.
He even set up a Sonic Blade and then jumping in, right? Just trying to keep Poppy on his toes. And then drain the drive bar to set up this level 2. I think he wanted to wait a second because there's level 3 on Cammy's side, right? Didn't want to immediately commit to the projectiles.
Or he probably wanted to do a drive rush because I saw parry come out.
Oh, okay.
So he probably wanted to drive rush to take advantage of the pressure.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure if he gets a frame trap from the activation into a drive rush stand medium punch. Trade!
Oh, and he does combo off of it. Great awareness from Infin1te.
Poppy's got to be careful not to jump or level 3 from full screen, because her full screen level 3 doesn't catch projectiles, or certain projectiles anyway.
Be careful, and the upside down kick just rears its head.
So I'll tell you something interesting, right? One thing I find very interesting and annoying at the same time is upside down kick is -8.
Yeah.
Now, if you do that at max distance, that's fine, because I don't think there's much Cammy can do. However, if they change the frame rate on that to like -9, then it becomes you can't use that move at all, because Cammy's level 1 and level 3 are 9 frame startup. So that means at certain intervals in the match, you can go, oh, okay, I'll throw an upside down kick here if it's well spaced.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Sometimes you'll just get characters where normals can be abused against them because their go-to or very good punishing tools are 1 frame slower than what is said on the tin.
And then that gives you the green light to abuse that button, abuse that option, right? You're like, okay, no matter what, as long as my spacing is on point, I don't have to worry about this big reward that my opponent usually gets.
Yeah, and you got to be careful as well, because a lot of people are doing, low forward drive rush, because you can do that. It's one of the most powerful tools, one of the most prevalent tools we have in SF6. But moves like Chun-Li's forward HK, Gar's upside down kick as well, they're low crushes. Get in trouble if you misplace them.
Yeah,
so.
the Sobot as well. I see the Sobot go over a lot.
Well, upside down kick
kicks, yeah. Like, and Cammy, she's got a good crouch medium kick. She's got a great sweep, right? The Cammys are looking for those crouch buttons, so I expect to see the upside down kick and Sobot well represented.
Throw tick there, generates a bit of space to pop out the EX Sonic Blade. That is mad active.
Yeah, he just let it sit there. And then dash forward, right? Get some breathing room outside the corner.
That's +1. The driver stand is going to get a conversion here into the cannon spike. Going to get some frame advantage as well, and that should be the round.
That had to be like the last recovery frame on the throw, too. He still got the punish counter out. I thought he was going to be too slow for a second.
Well, I think they're like, what, an odd 30 frames with recovery or something like that?
Yeah. It is a significant window for sure.
You see that Poppy's doing true strings now for low forwards? Just to set up the tick throw now?
Yeah, to not get flash kicked in the gap. Well done.
Roundhouse again. Upside down kick. And remember, if they get hit by these heavies, their health gauge is going down, but their drive gauge is preserved. If you block it, that's a different story, see?
Yeah, it's a W for Infin1te both ways, and what a response to the dive kick there.
Perfect parry.
He even said predictable.
There you go. And I love it. Any combo that's got Gal stand fierce in it, you know good damage is coming from it regardless. Sonic Hurricane.
Get off me.
Should be all right from here. A bit too close. The conversion to level 3 is coming. The wall splat. That should be the round. Not quite. Oh, no, it is.
Yeah, he got the level 1 afterwards. Puts her on a pixel Sonic Blade setup. Oh, and the throw bait finally works out.
Does he run out of juggle points there? Because I'm pretty sure after the heavy Sonic Hurricane, you did EX flash kick. Maybe he ran out of juggle points there because it was a wall splat. I'll check that later. That's actually interesting.
Amazing. Oh, Poppy has been pretty good defensively up against the throw bait tech. He finally cracked at the end of the last round.
Oh, if that was a jump fierce. Maybe even if that was a jump fierce. Oh, good block.
Baited, bro. And just not even going to spin level 3 or drive rush cancel, but either way, he's still very much in control. Oh, yeah, do it now. Let me get well, Mo. You dead? Nah. What up?
Dive kicks, the upside down kick, converts straight into Delta Red Assault, the level 3. The 50 caliber comes out for the fire. And that will be one apiece here between these two. So that means that one's got to go home, and it's not looking too good for Infin1te right now. Again, the dive kick placements are coming out. They're coming a little bit better here for Poppy. That means Infin1te has to be a little bit more cognizant of what normal or what projectile to use at a certain range. Nice time to hit with the flash kick though. Good start.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, I think, Infin1te. I think his rhythm on the booms, his offense, I like it. He's not committing. He's not getting too anxious. The flash kicks have been on point. Oh, just I say that though, didn't have it there. He was walking back from the Sonic Boom, so no down charge.
Into there from Poppy. There's an dive kick. You can air throw the dive kicks, by the way. So I respect him doing the neutral jump, trying to air throw attempt. I think he's a bit too far though. Level 1, gyro drive smasher. I'm not sure this is going to close out the round, but he gets Oki from this.
So much damage here, and yeah, just committing to the throw right there. Infin1te with his back against the wall, reaching for the security blanket, only found death.
All right, match point here for Poppy. What a turnaround. Delays the EX cannon strike here.
And again, you see the true block streaks coming out, and immediately people love throwing their projectiles after the throw tech.
Yeah, so good choice there to actually commit to the quick spin knuckle. Gets a nice 30% from that.
Oh, you press stand fierce,
but yeah, he wasn't focused on that. He's probably waiting for a jump.
Yeah.
So again, I think Poppy's waiting for that level 2 to come through. Waiting it out here. That is safe on block.
Oh, dive kicking and getting caught during the startup.
Any conversion, Poppy could go into level 2 and close this out. Good crouching light kick there from Infin1te. He's about to build level 3 himself here, Ringe.
Indeed, and that's going to be a lot of damage threatened, especially with anti-air. He can start walking back a little bit more liberally, but he's not going to get that chance. Crouch medium, kick the guard, and takes it 2-1.
There you have it. What a turnaround there for Poppy. Just slowly but surely adapting, making the correct adjustments there. And that means Infin1te's journey has come to an end. I'm impressed. Regardless of what happened, I'm impressed with this guy play. I like that he does not tolerate boop from anyone. I love it. He just says flash kick if you don't keep your strings tight. And of course, I like his offensive capabilities as a player. I'm definitely going to note down that combo he did in the corner with the wall splat and the level 1 Sonic Hurricane because I am highly curious about that.
I really liked his offense on Gala as well, right? We saw in the very first game, he was up against Dalsim, right? And against Dalsim, it's a little bit tougher for Gala to just sit back and play his traditional defensive zoning game. And he never even tried to play that. He was like, I'll just get in your face, I'll be aggressive, I'll jump at you with Guile, I'll just do things that make you uncomfortable. And in this set as well, I thought he put up a great fight, slugged it out with Cammy, didn't just get overwhelmed trying to play defense. Those are my favorite type of guys. That's why I like Do, because Knuckle Do is always willing to go on the offense, switch up the rhythm. He has just as good of an offensive guy as he does defensive guy, and I think those are the DNA strands that I see in Infin1te's play.
Of course. So Poppy is the first player in the loser's side to book their place in the top 8 there. But who will he go up against? Veggie or Chino? We can talk about that match soon. However, like I said, we love high-level competition, and I hope you guys love high-level competition as well. 2 weeks of this has already happened, but it still continues, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, SFL